Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we are doing my April favorites. I know I missed my March favorites video, and that's because April was just so crazy that I ran out of time to film the March favorites, and then before I knew it, I was halfway into April and I just thought I'm gonna put my March favorites into my April favorites, which worked out perfectly because I was so busy with April that I didn't even have time to think about favorite products. So yes, it worked out really, really well. I'm filming in my new apartment for the first time, so I'm just kind of sitting on the floor right now. And if you guys didn't watch my empty apartment tour, I will link it in the info card so you can check it out if you want to. Anyway, let's get into my favorites because I really miss talking about all the things that I loved and sharing them with you guys. First, let's talk about some of my fashion favorites. The first one I have to share with you guys is this itty bitty crop top right here. This is from Urban Outfitters. It's a ribbed top. I've gotten a lot of questions on where I got this top, and it's been one of my favorites from the last couple of months. I wear this pretty often. It's been my new go-to top. It's got a super like sporty athletic kind of silhouette or shape to it. It's really comfortable. It just moves with you. It's pretty skin tight and does show a bit of midriff because it crops pretty high up if you guys are chill with that. I wear high-waisted pants with these, but it still shows a bit of skin, but I love the look. I love this top. It's just really easy, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to wear this a lot in the spring and the summertime. My next fashion favorite are these jeans right here. These are actually from SheIn. It's got two big holes in the front on each leg and also a tiny one in the back, and it has a slouchy fit. I think on the website it's actually supposed to be cropped and fit pretty tightly, but on me it's got like this slouchy relaxed fit, which I actually love. It's super comfortable. I love its silhouette. It's kind of got like that 90s feel to it. I know I'm a pretty petite person, but I did get this in extra small, so it does run pretty big. If you get it, I highly recommend you size down. I've been wearing these a lot. They're just really easy, also really comfortable, and I actually love pairing these two together. My next fashion favorite is actually something I don't even have with me, and it's this neon green nail polish that I wore a lot during March. Amy actually bought these two neon nail polishes, one in green and one in like a highlighter yellow, and one day I was at her house and I wanted to paint my nails the neon green because the highlighter yellow looked so good on her, and I just loved the color. I was so obsessed with it. I love how bright it was and vibrant and different, and it was just really cool. I tried to go to an Urban Outfitters to buy the polish for myself, but I couldn't find it, which I was really sad about. I'm still on the hunt for this neon green nail polish, but yes, it was definitely one of my favorites. Neon green seems to be a really big trend this year. I've been seeing it everywhere, so that was my little homage to that, I guess. Next, for some skincare favorites, I have this one from Shiseido. This is their Ultimune Power Infusing Concentrate. It just helps with overall dullness of your skin, firming it up. It also helps with strengthening the effectiveness of your other serums that come after it. So I really, really love this. I don't want to waste it, so I just squirt out a little bit. It just feels really nice on the skin when I put it on, and it's got this thicker texture, jelly-like, as you can see, and it's just really nice. It smells great, and I feel like it's really done wonders for my skin. And I just want to talk about the packaging. It is just so freaking beautiful. I really do love all of Shiseido's packaging, and they have really great products in general. Like, my mom used to use Shiseido when I was growing up. I would see Shiseido products, so I just can't believe that I got a chance to work with them, and now I'm using their products for myself as I'm getting older. Next up for skincare, I have this body lotion from Nécessaire, and I did get to work with them too, and I really love their whole philosophy of taking care of the skin on the rest of your body just as much as the skin on your face. I feel like I've neglected that a lot, so every time I use this body lotion, I just feel super proud of myself for caring about everywhere else and not just my face. This is actually my second bottle now, and this isn't scented. It comes with a bunch of vitamins and omega-6, omega-9 antioxidants. It's pretty thick as far as body lotions go. I used to only use Victoria's Secret body lotion. Those lotions are definitely a lot more thinner. This is a bit thicker, and it just really feels like I'm nourishing my body with it instead of just slathering on product. Next, I have a bunch of media favorites. Last month, actually in March I think it was, I watched Amy Schumer's Netflix comedy special thing called Growing, and I thought it was so freaking hilarious. I love how she tackles women's topics and topics that are a bit more on the sensitive side, and the delivery was really good. I don't know anything about stand-up, I don't know anything about comedy, but it made me laugh so freaking much, and I love her humor. I remember watching Amy Schumer when she was single and talking about hooking up with a bunch of different people, and now she's married. She's about to have a baby. I don't think she's had her baby yet, so it was really cool to see how far she's come in her life. I've seen it, I think, 3 times now. Like, I'll just play it in the background when I'm cleaning or something, and it's really good. I highly recommend it if you need a good laugh. If your humor is like mine, then you might appreciate it just as much. Next, I have 2 albums I want to talk about. If you've been following me on Instagram, you probably already know what they are. The first one is Kehlani's While We Wait mixtape. I think I actually talked about this in my last favorites video. I had just started listening to it and I loved it, and I already felt like I knew it was gonna be a favorite, and it for sure is a favorite. I love that mixtape. I love Kehlani. You guys know I love Kehlani. She's just so true and authentic to herself. I love that she released a mixtape. She produced the mixtape while she was pregnant, and it's just a beautiful work of art. I think just the music is so good and soulful. Yeah, I admire her a lot, and I really resonate with her music and her character, and she's just a really strong, like, female presence. She's such a force, and I'm just a huge fan of hers. So definitely check out her album if you're into R&B. It's really good. My next music favorite is from Neo, her album Saturn. I actually first heard of her single Love Supreme. I think it was like recommended to me on Spotify, and I love the song because it was super happy and fun. And then I posted about it, and one of you actually told me that her entire album was really good, so I went and listened to it, and her entire album is really good. There's so much meaning to it. You can see how much she's grown and how much she's experienced through the songs. So the album is called Saturn, and it's based around the concept of how Saturn rotates in the solar system or something like that. Like, when you're born, Saturn is at a specific point in your chart, and this is where I get into my astrology talk. So Saturn will rotate, and it rotates very slowly in this solar system. Oh god, I really hope I'm explaining this right. But it'll take about 29 to 30 years for Saturn to fully return to the same spot it was in the moment you were born. And during that time, you're supposed to go through immense change and growth, and just going from your childhood to adulthood. And I really felt that. So I turned 28 in September, and honestly, these last couple of years have just been so crazy. I just feel like I've had to learn and grow a lot, and so her music really resonated with me, and I feel like it came to me, or I found it at a time when I really needed to hear music like that. So I just really loved the album, and just the journey that the album takes you on. It was just very like a spiritual album for me, because I was going through a lot of change. Like I'm in a new apartment of my own. This is the first time I've lived on my own. I really believe like that music came to me when I really needed it, and it'll always have a special place in my heart now. So that's it for my April, in parentheses, March favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed watching and got some ideas for some things to try, or music to listen to, things to watch and whatnot. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!